the Everything But Politics podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Everything But Politics podcast. We're here at Buffalo's in Carmel, Indiana. My name is Merrick Leister, alongside my brother Ethan and Evan Leister. And joining us today is Hoosier legend, Trendon Watford, a.k.a. CY. What's good, bro?
Welcome.
Good to have you on the show.
Being here, man.
Welcome.
Good to share a pod with y'all, man. Let's do some great things today.
Welcome back to the Hoosier State, bro.
Yeah, man. It's always a pleasure to be here, bro. I try to get back as much as I can, man. Make sure people don't forget about me around here.
I don't think that's possible.
You know what I'm saying? I got something that's, that's kind of legendary. So they don't.
Well, the rivalry is back. IU Kentucky plays tonight.
Yep.
And we got CY in the building.
And finally, man, after what? When last time we
9 or 10 years.
I think it was that game in Atlanta.
Oh, longer.
That was 2012. The last time. No, we played them again after that. Coach Cream played them in the tournament as well to go to the Sweet 16. Maybe I think Yogi and them saying
Okay.
They played Thomas Bryant and they beat them.
It's been at least 10 years.
Where was the last time?
Where was that game?
I think maybe DC or something. I could be wrong.
Like a neutral site.
It was at neutral site. This is the first time. Is this game at Kentucky or is it neutral site?
Yeah, I think it's at Rupp Arena
Kentucky,
in Lexington.
Okay, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And if you look back on that team you guys played against too, where some of those people ended up, it's pretty amazing looking back at it.
Yeah, man, we was good, bro. They was good. I still think we got kind of screwed in the Sweet 16 game.
We were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, bro, that was a dope.
A lifetime ago.
Yeah.
That was some energy in that room.
It was a lot of energy. It was a good game, but they shot a lot more free throws. That's what it was.
So, with like that team and your coach Crean, obviously, like that was probably in my life the most exciting Indiana basketball team.
Easily.
Probably Indiana team up until this year's football team with just the juice, the energy.
Right.
When you reflect on that time, like Coach Crean, first off, how's Coach Crean? You guys keep in touch?
Yeah, I talked to him. His son works for the Mavericks, so I see him at a few NBA arenas moving around and stuff like that a little bit. So I talk to him all the time, seen him in Summer League in Vegas. We got a good relationship, bro, so I talk to him.
He's had a good TV career this last couple of years.
He's actually great on TV, bro. I'm ready for him to get back into coaching just because I think he could still get to players and get players better and get players where they want to be. But he is great talking on TV, listening to him. He's always been great as far as X's and O's and development and stuff like that. So it's good to see him, sharing his knowledge and stuff on TV.
Good.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, especially because looking back on those days and seeing what he did, #1 team in the country. I remember Sports Illustrated showed the Indiana Hoosiers.
Yep.
That was a rare thing for 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been a long time since that Bob Knight era, and you guys came around. What was it like being #1 in the country?
I tell everybody all the time, bro. My junior year was when we knew we were good, but everybody didn't know we were good. So it was kind of fun being like the hunters instead of the hunted. My junior year was just so much fun. You know what I'm saying? And then like my senior year just became like it's the pressure of being at IU because you look at the football team, they're #1. They're not supposed to be #1. I don't think it's like no. I think they kind of go out there and still play freely and play like at IU. We wasn't the first team to be #1. Like,
True.
IU had plenty of basketball teams that have been #1. So it was like, it just was a lot of pressure. And everything was just so tense, that senior year. And I felt like that's why we kind of, at the end of the day, that's why we kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but we kind of like, at the end of the year, we wasn't playing our best basketball type.
What year was the WatShot? What year of yours?
That was 2012, my junior year.
Yeah.
So then that was like December,
Right.
and then you go into Big Ten play and have a great run.
Right.
And then that following year, the senior year, was kind of the year that the expectations had changed.
Right. That's when we went in preseason #1.
Was that the year Cody was on Sports Illustrated?
Vic was on Sports Illustrated. I think Cody was too.
Yeah.
I think Cody was too. Vic
Did-
ended up being on first. But I think Cody may have been on this too.
Different expectation in Bloomington.
Totally different expectation. A lot of media, man. We was doing all kind of ESPN shoots. Everybody was doing all kind of stuff, bro. We had a lot of expectations, and we lived up to them. Don't get it twisted because we played at that level. We was #1 probably most out of that. Yeah, most of that year.
I
We was
remember that.
#1. I mean, we lost like I remember, bro. We lost like 2 games in 1 week, and we still stayed #1. Just because of the teams we played. And,
Yeah.
that was probably like the golden era of college basketball, I would say, as far as like just great teams. We had a Michigan team that was great.
Yeah.
with Trey Burke,
Trey-
Glenn
yeah.
Robinson, Mitch McGarry. They had a lot of first round picks. Karis LeVert. They had a lot of pros on their team. Michigan State was real good that year. I think that was just the golden era, like Big Ten basketball.
And it was like right before NIL. We'll get into NIL, but that was like
Yeah.
right before.
How different it would have been.
Yeah, that was probably like what 10 years before NIL.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
easily.
crazy. Nah, like probably 8 years or something like that, bro. It's crazy.
Let's just say I want to take a step back. So obviously, this state came to know you with the WatShot. But kid from Alabama,
Right.
like when you were in high school growing up, like what did you know about Indiana? Did you know anything about Indiana basketball? Like what was that like for you?
Let me tell you when I started knowing about Indiana basketball. When I really started paying attention was I can't remember.
What's up, guys? One podcast, one song every week. Podcast on Mondays, music on Fridays. Check it out.
They played in the Final Four, right? When they played and Jared Jeffers was there, I remember being in Atlanta, going to the open practice. As a kid, not really
2002.
not really knowing
Yeah.
too much. Not really knowing too much about like even college basketball, but I just knew like obviously I like basketball and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They had like some little fan fest stuff, like in Atlanta and stuff. I remember like Dick Vitale throwing signed balls in the stuff and like that. So I remember watching that game, and then I started paying more attention to IU when Mike Davis got fired at IU or whatever. He came to UAB, which is in Birmingham, and stuff like that. So we had a good relationship. My dad knew Mike Davis for a long time, so I used to be up there at UAB talking to them, and you know, I just started hearing stories about IU and how they were and how the fans were and, you know, how they treated him and, you know, all these type of good things, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? As far as how they treated Mike or whatever. So it kind of just made me in my mind pay more attention to IU. I see him on TV. I say, oh, Mike used to coach there. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up like watching them a little bit because they were on TV. So
Growing up, were you Roll Tide or Auburn?
I was Roll Tide, bro. I was Roll Tide.
That's
And,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was. It was either Alabama or Auburn. That was it, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up in Alabama. But
And now being like 15, 16, going through high school basketball, what did your recruitment look like?
what my what?
Getting recruited.
Oh man, I was recruited by, you know, obviously all of the SEC recruited me. I'm like I said, my biggest thing was getting recruited. I mean, because I didn't have nobody like, you know, to really like take me through the process and really know what to look at. So I just wanted to play right away. I wanted to go somewhere where I could play right away. You know, I was recruited by Kentucky, Memphis, Louisville. My top 5 was Kentucky, Memphis, Louisville, Alabama, Indiana. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Good top 5. Yeah.
So it was a great 5, and it kind of just everything just kind of weeded itself out, I would say, and to where Indiana was the best school for me. I mean, just because I could play right away. I knew the coaching staff. They had my guy Benny Seltzer that was from Birmingham. Had a relationship there. Louisville, Patino was getting in all that trouble. That was when he was in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
When Memphis was recruiting, that was when Cal had left and went to Kentucky. So I wasn't really finna go with him to Kentucky. I felt like, you know, they had already had a lot of guys there.
You wouldn't have played right away?
Huh?
What if you played right away over there?
No, not at Kentucky.
No.
I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have played some, but not like IU. I would have
Yeah.
played some.
Yeah.
When I say play, I'm not like play, you know?
Yeah.
I would have played some.
Get your minutes. Like,
Yeah, man, because
yeah.
that was the year they had DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe, John
Yeah.
Wall.
we were just talking about
They had all those guys.
Anthony
And
Davis.
they had
Anthony Davis.
no, not Anthony Davis wasn't there yet.
No.
They had I can't remember his name. I'm tripping. Patrick Patterson. Patrick.
Yeah.
Beverly.
No. Patrick. Not Patterson. Was it Patterson? Patrick. I can't. Man, I could
They
be
had a
wrong.
lot of good players.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of good players at the time, bro. They had a lot of good players already there, and they had bringing guys in, so that kind of weeded them out the way. Alabama was in a coaching change. They went from Mark Goffrey to Grant. At that time, all this happened, so it was like, all right, well.
But you got to IU before, like, there wasn't like the hype that there was in the middle of your Indiana basketball career. So going through that from like being a freshman, what dorm were you in, by the way?
I stayed in McNutt.
Okay. Is
I stayed in McNutt, bro.
that where all the IU basketball players were?
That's where we all were. I stayed in there my first year. It was cool though. Dorms wasn't bad, bro. You know, it wasn't like the dorms these got now. Room with my roommate was Bobby Capobianco. We literally slept right beside each other. We had no, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a small dorm, bro.
You fit on the bed?
I think I did because I think we had like some special ones in there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had like no regular beds thing. They did do that for us a little bit.
That's great.
No, so it's Tom Crean recruits you, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so what was your freshman year like?
Hard, miserable. Bro, when I first got up here, I used to be so sick, like not like sick, but physically sick. Like I used to literally I used to have to stay with Dr. Rink because I used to get sick so much. And it may have been a little bit of homesick, but I was like trying to get used to the weather, bro. And it was just like, damn, am I gonna be able to stay up here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Alabama.
Like from Alabama, like am I gonna really be able to do this? But I eventually, obviously got acclimated to it or whatever. Just because I grew up in the South, bro. I didn't really see I probably seen snow 2 times in my life. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 times in my life. Like
that's crazy.
Where I actually been involved in snow and stuff like that. So it was a little different right there. But I fell in love with it, man. Dr. Ring and everybody took care of me. They made sure I was cool. And my freshman year was rough, bro. We wasn't good. We knew we were gonna be, we knew we was gonna be tough. I felt like if we would have stayed healthy, because we had a healthy Mo Creek, we actually would have been a lot better. I don't know how good we would have been as far as the Big Ten play, but we did go beat Pittsburgh in Madison Square Garden. We had, like I said, we were healthy before Mo Creek got injured.
Mo Creek.
Yeah.
What a name drop. Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah, man. He was good.
Yeah.
He was good, bro. So we had a chance to really be, to be better. I think that could have fast-tracked us into the situation where we were actually able to compete,
So being like that, like homesick kid from Alabama, when did you finally start to feel like, okay, like get a little pep in your step, this place is home?
Probably like toward the end of my freshman year.
To like February, March.
Around, January, February, when it really started to kick in.
Right before the Big Ten tournament.
Yep, started playing well. Got acclimated to everything. Everything was kind of just clicking a little bit, started getting better.
Were you starting your freshman year?
Yeah, started my freshman year, played, probably averaged like 12-6, maybe led the Big Ten as a freshman, all freshman team. I wanted all that, you know what I'm saying, to come in. I wanted to be freshman of the year. We were so bad, though. I think they ended up giving it to DJ Richardson from Illinois. I was at Illinois at the time. He came in with me. I was pissed about that, too, because I feel like I should have got, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come in and get that, but we just wasn't no good, bro. I can't remember exactly how many games we won, but it was miserable, bro. Like, literally every day. I mean, Coach Crean challenging us, and the landscape of stuff was so different. Like, I don't even think you can coach like that no more, bro. Yep. So many people would just leave. Like,
Totally.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Totally.
I don't know if I'd be with the portal. I don't know, bro.
Times are
I don't
different.
even know if I'd be sitting here with y'all on this podcast.
It's real shit,
How
bro.
does your presence on campus change, though, after that shot? Were you just getting stopped nonstop?
Yes, it was. There was a lot of ruckus on campus, bro. It's from classes to, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The popularity changed tremendously after that. And not just for me. I think it just changed tremendously for us as a team. Like, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It took national notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, national notice, bro. It was huge. Like, it was.
That's probably the biggest shot of college basketball that entire year.
Yeah, for sure it was.
Easily.
For sure it was.
Well, and building up to that, you guys were really building momentum going to that Kentucky game. What was that like before the game, the week going to that game? How was morale with the team?
Our morale was good.
Knowing you're going up against number one.
We wasn't worried about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had played them the year before my sophomore year. They was good. We had one in a row. They had a good team. They had DeAndre Liggins. They had Brandon Knight. They had some good players.
Brandon Knight. Wow.
They had some good players going into Rupp. So I remember playing that game. I think it may have been like a 1 or 2 point game, but like probably 8 minutes left. And they ended up, stretching out and beating us and stuff like that in Rupp. So we always felt like we were capable to compete with those guys. Going into that next year, we knew we played them at home. We knew how good we were. We knew Cody had came in. We were like, all right, we finally got us a serviceable, real good, lottery pick big man to the point where, they're gonna have to, pay attention to. So that was huge for us. I tell all people all the time, that was Cody probably the most underrated Hoosier for me.
Yeah.
Just because
he's a legend.
He meant so much to us, It was like a puzzle, and he was like a missing piece.
You didn't have to play the center anymore.
You know what I'm saying? I could move to a more natural position and really be able to thrive in my position. But just that blanket, bro. Cody demanded so much on on the offensive end as far as, guys sending doubles, and it allowed us to be able to open up in space and be able to shoot more threes and play the way we wanted to play.
But you say that, like, so for us who obviously were not in the locker room, and those listening that loved it but weren't a part of it like you were, when you say he was such a crucial like piece of the puzzle, like in the locker room before games, at practice, why was he such a key to that success?
I just think he just did so much on the offensive end for us. Cody could just do everything, bro. He was one of the most athletic guys, one of the most, a guy that didn't get tired, ran the floor. It was like the perfect, like he fit us like perfect, bro, like a suit, like a tailor-made, like he was molded to us. You know what I'm saying? He fit us. And I think that's why he enjoyed his time with us so much.
Was he tough?
Cody was tough. Yeah, tough, super tough.
I mean, tough on you guys.
Who was Cody?
Cody, yeah.
No. Cody was quiet. He was gonna give you everything he had, but he fit in. He fit in with us, and I think that's why he chose IU. I can remember being in practice, bro. Literally being in practice. Cody commits. We stopped practice. Coach Crean, everybody screaming, everybody running around when he committed to IU, because it was between us and North Carolina. I think his brother was at North Carolina.
Yes.
So we thought we was like it was a battle, and once he committed, man, everybody went to running around in the gym. Like, damn, what's going on around here? You know what I'm saying? Then they find out Cody Zeller committed, and I was one of those people. Cody used to come in and play, open gym and stuff, bro. So it was like, I'm looking at like, I don't know. I was kind of still wasn't really sold on him until he got in the building, and I was with him every single day, and then
awesome.
you could really see it. But going back to what y'all said about the prep going into that Kentucky game, man, it was one of the like most detailed. I don't know how long the coach has been working on that scout, but man, it was so detail oriented and what we wanted to take away and what we wanted to live with. And we went out there, bro. We had a great scouting team. With all that, we had probably, I say for real, though, we probably had the best scouting team. My senior year, we probably had the best scouting team in the country. Like, I feel like if we would have put our scout team, our walk-ons against everybody else's that really gave us a look and really helped us out and made us prepare and stuff like that against anybody, because they had us well prepared and they did everything that we said they were going to do. And, we kind of squandered a little bit late down the stretch because we had a big lead, They just started taking advantage of some mismatches that we had on the floor, and then it just became to the point where I had to make that shot. But
what exactly does a scout team do?
Scout team does, obviously, you run their plays, you know their sets. Coaches know their tendencies. This guy goes this way this many times. If he gets the ball on this side, he's going this way. We shading this way in the post. We're going to, blitz this screen. We're going to do whatever we got to do right here. So the scout team gets with the coaches. They put them through all that. They learn the actions. We didn't want to give up no lobs. Obviously, they had big Anthony Davis and, stuff like that. They were catching so many lobs on people. Just dribble penetration, lob. Get in the paint, lob. We knew that was one of the things that got them going. We knew they didn't really pay attention to the weak side as far as like moving without the basketball. You go back and watch that game. We had a lot of, even in the Atlanta game, we had a lot of back cuts. Like, they were one of those teams that were heavy in the gaps and stuff like that, so you could back cut them a lot. And our scout team, bro, just did that to a T, and they had us so prepared. And, that's why I say, bro, it's a whole team that goes into winning. It ain't just everybody thinks it's just the guys on the floor, but, bro, them guys behind the bench and those guys.
Well, I'm happy you say that. So for us who've never played to your level, right? Like, how crucial are they to like the operation, to talking to the players? Like, he's going to do this here, kind of like really watching film.
Yeah, no doubt. They huge, man. They come to you during the game. They know exactly what's going on. They're locked in, especially with Coach Crean, man. He don't play that. You got to come in, everybody held to the same standard.
Yeah.
So, they might have we might be, we playing minutes, right? So we playing, he might let the guys that's playing a lot of minutes, okay, if you're done, go. But those guys, those scout team guys, bro, they may be out there practicing an extra hour, playing 3-on-3, getting their reps in, getting better. Never gonna touch the floor, bro.
It's crazy.
Never gonna touch the floor.
People don't realize it.
And I'm talking about, bro, they out there extra hour. Like, when we done, when the guys is playing, we done, we go and get treatment and do whatever the case may be, bro. They really out there still working like a full practice. And I'm talking about Coach Crean is out there coaching them like they gonna play the next 40 minutes. Like they gonna play 40 minutes the next night.
Now, was the WatShot, was that the design play or was that an audible?
Let me tell you, bro. I tell people all the time, we drilled stuff like that. I used to be like, man, why at the end of practice and stuff, like coach will put 5.8 on the clock. He'll put 6 minutes. He'll put 6 seconds on the clock. He'll put 3 seconds on the clock. And he'll have these plays where he draw them up. We're going against the scout team, and bro, we never really make it. Sometimes we make it. If we make it, everybody go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you're just doing it, and you don't really understand why you're doing it until you put in that situation. And we have plays you have a play for 3 seconds, you have a play for 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 8, whatever the case may be. So we was doing all that, and never thinking that the time would come, and then the time actually comes. And okay, we draw the play up. We all know the play. We in the huddle. We all know the play. Cody runs the play wrong. But luckily, like, it worked out because they were actually trying to foul. Cody screened the wrong guy, but they were actually trying to foul. So the guy that was trying to foul Cody, trying to foul Burdell, got screened. Boom. So that allowed Burdell to have space to dribble. And I was just seeing it. I was just running. I still do the same thing. Didn't mess up on that play, but Cody setting the screen, really.
What was the time? You remember the time on the clock?
It was like 5.8.
Something like that.
What's going through your head? Like the inbound, you're running up the side. I can picture it in my head right now. We'll pull it up right here.
Bro, literally in my head was, I'm thinking they're going to foul. So I'm like, they're not going to give us a chance, They're going to foul. There's no point. But once I seen Verdell get like a free, you can see, like, I was just jogging a little bit. And once I seen Verdell get free, I just hit it, start sprinting. I'm yelling Verdell's name. I'm yelling him because I know I'm behind the play. They're going to forget about me in that instance. Like, nobody's really paying attention. I'm throwing the ball in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just yelling Verdell's name. This is 17,000 people in there,
Mm-hmm.
But he hear me, though. Obviously, he heard me. And I was close enough. I think I got close enough to where he could hear me, man. And he turned around and threw that thing, bro. And it was just like perfect,
Then everyone rushes the floor.
Everybody rushes the floor. Things go crazy. I get trampled. I'm getting scared. My heart's starting to cave in a little bit. I start yelling Tom. I was able to tap Tom like at the top of the pile, like, bro, get him off me. I can't breathe. And he like started throwing people off me. I know Tom Pritchard. No, Tom Pritchard. I mean Tom Pritchard.
Tom Crean's getting up in there.
No, he was gone. He was going to do his thing with Vital and stuff like that. Tom Pritchard, which was another our backup center.
Shout out Tom Pritchard for that.
Man, shout out TP. He came in and saved my life. Saved my life.
So when that ball hit your hands from that pass, were you thinking anything or were you just present?
I was just present, bro.
Yeah.
I was just in the moment at that point in time. I didn't hear nobody. I didn't hear no crowd. I didn't even, it was like everything was just silent. I didn't even see, it was such a late contest. I didn't really see the ball. All I seen was the nets kind of snap when the ball went through. Because when I shot it, everybody, jumped up. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect switch.
Everybody jumped up. They late contested it, so I really couldn't see. And all I seen was the ball snap, was a snap coming through the net.
Well, dude, so
crazy.
I mean, everyone saw that. Like probably hundreds of millions of people have seen that clip, but no one has seen or heard what happened after. What was the aftermath of that night, that shot?
Man, so we probably was on the court I don't know. We probably was on the court another 45 minutes, bro, just celebrating with the
everyone was on the court.
You there?
With the fans. We were all standing on the scores table. We all,
high on life.
Oh, man, we living it right now. It's the ESPN game.
Number one in the country.
Number one in the country.
Couldn't write up better.
We all just standing on the scores table, celebrate. I go see my family, my friends. I'm hugging everybody and stuff like that. So we probably was out there 45 minutes, bro. And then we come back in the locker room, going crazy in the locker room. Everybody having fun, screaming and stuff like that. So obviously we knew we had an off day the next day. We was hoping so. The screen gave us that okay. So man, we just went into doing what we do, bro, having a good time. I think the guys that was able to, we went to sports that night, had us a good time, bro. It was unreal, bro. The night was crazy.
Dude,
Deserved.
Yeah,
it was well deserved. Everybody remembers that night.
Yeah.
Literally,
Everyone.
not just the game. If you came out and you went out with us that night, it was one of those times that you'll never forget.
And then, okay, so how about that night? You have your
You
fun.
said you drove, huh? Somebody said, yeah. Yeah. Man, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you just go down
Crazy.
Kirkwood, people standing on cars, people doing all kind of crazy.
So you guys are going out. Is everyone coming up to you? See what?
Oh man, yeah. But we was kind of
But this is
Yeah.
before all that
Did
kind
you-
of stuff,
yeah,
right?
no
No
cell
one was
phone.
asking for cell. It wasn't like that then.
It was 20.
Yeah, that were fun.
2012.
2012.
Snapchat.
People
Twitter-
had cell phones, iPhone.
Twitter was big. Instagram was still there, but it was kind of starting early. But yeah, people still doing that for sure.
Not like now though.
Not like now,
Mm.
but
Okay.
people still doing that.
Okay.
Hopefully
Wait.
we get a moment like that in about a month with the Indiana football team.
Dude, there's never been a moment like that because they weren't number one and they beat number one.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if they win the national championship.
I know, I get it. Yeah.
No
In
doubt.
terms of like,
That's why I say I grew up a Bama fan, bro. But I'm so happy I got a football team to root for besides Alabama. Being in Alabama, bro. Y'all,
right?
y'all just don't understand, bro, how much that mean to me, man.
Wait, but so
Yeah, so my
Yeah.
brother went to LSU.
house
so,
divided.
So
Little bit.
Nah, because when he went to LSU, I kind of just became a Bayou Bengal almost.
Mm.
I moved to Louisiana with him. So I almost embraced that culture, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is Louisiana culture a lot different than Alabama culture?
Yeah, Louisiana culture is its own culture, bro. You gotta be there to understand it. It's nothing like Louisiana culture, bro. I'm telling you. From everything, from the food, the lingo, everything is just different in Louisiana, bro.
We were in NOLA once, but we didn't experience.
What y'all went to know? You talking about like just?
Yeah, cousin went to
for-
Tulane.
Oh,
For a
your cousin went to
trip.
Tulane?
Yeah.
How long was that?
4 days.
Yeah. So, y'all gotta, nah, bro, you gotta really be embedded in that culture. It's different. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's different.
What's something that you took with you after never being to Indiana in your life, then becoming a Hoosier legend, something you took away that Indiana gave you?
Indiana gave me a lot, bro. It gave me so much. I grew up here. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
turned into a young man here.
Mm.
They gave me perseverance more so than anything. Sticking with it. You know, at that point in time, that's why I say a lot of guys these days, they don't have to stick through stuff. That was one of the situations where, you know, I could have tucked my tail, I could have ran, I could have jumped in I could have transferred, you know, but it gave me a sense of perseverance to where the point where you just stick through stuff. You know, you fight it out. And you know, that's what I think we fought through so much, bro. Like, and I hate we couldn't win the national championship for our guys because we sacrificed so much, bro. You know, a lot of guys left, some guys transferred. I came in with, we stuck through it, you know. And I think that was I think the Big Ten championship was like a more than just a Big Ten championship for us. It was almost like a satisfaction thing of where we kind of stuck through something and really got to the pinnacle of, you know, at the bottom of where we started to get to the top and win the Big Ten and stuff like that. So more so that's what if you ask me what it took, it just took perseverance more so than anything. It's just sticking with it, sticking with stuff, sticking through life, and there's gonna be ups and downs. You just gotta stick with it.
Now, what did life look like post college? You played a little bit overseas.
Yeah, I went overseas my freshman year, my rookie year. Played summer league. Played with 2 summer league teams. Can't remember. I played for the Pacers. Anyway, I had it was good, bro. Probably made some mistakes along the way. That's just normal. Just because you're just trying to figure it out. As far as, you know, representation and all those type of stuff. But anyway, probably shouldn't have did it. But boom, first year out, played summer league, didn't really get what I wanted to get back then. It wasn't no 2 ways. It wasn't no, you know, the G League. I mean, the D League. It was the D League at that point in time. So it was kind of like, Anyway, went overseas my first year. It's tough, bro. 10 months away from my family.
Where overseas?
I went to Israel.
Wow.
Okay.
I went to Israel, Israel was a nice country. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I had some good teammates.
American teammates?
Yeah, I had some good American teammates. One of my American teammates was Yancey Gates. Y'all remember him?
No. What team was he on? To
The
college?
day I hit the shot was the day Yancey Gates got into a fight with the Xavier team. Y'all remember that? It was
What
a
team was he
brawl.
on?
He was on Cincinnati.
No.
It was a brawl.
You gotta remember, I was like
Same day.
11 or 12. But
That's right. Y'all were. But anyway, I'm telling you, same day I hit the shot was the same day they were showing a brawl on TV between Xavier and
Wow,
Cincinnati.
I'm sure you guys talked about that.
You got the positive highlight there.
Yeah. Y'all should go back. Y'all should go back.
We'll clip it. We'll clip it.
Go back and look at that.
Okay.
Xavier and Cincinnati fight, and y'all know who Yancey Gates is.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, that was one of my teammates, man. We had some good American teammates. Stayed over there the whole time, 10 months. Came back home. It's like, there's no way I'm doing that again. 10 months at the crib, back 2 months.
Were you a dad yet?
No.
No. Okay.
No. I ain't become a dad till later on anyway. But
Okay.
yeah, so came back home, had some workouts, played summer league again, blah, blah, blah. I ended up going training camp with the Celtics, doing all that stuff, going into the G League, and it's kind of spiraled from there. Playing professionally. Went back overseas, came back home, jumped in the G League, went to Taiwan. It was that point in the time, you just playing. You just trying to providing for your family, providing for stuff you got to do, and you just hooping,
Yeah. Dude, something you said right before that about what you learned from Indiana, sticking with it and really just grinding it out. I would imagine so many kids, college kids now, they're not going to develop that skill because when things get tough with the NIL, they just dip.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how blessed are you, to have that? I mean, it's obviously there's good and bad,
Pros and
right?
cons,
But the
yeah.
timing.
I was just about to say, bro, it's pros and cons to that because a coach can do the same thing. We see it all the time.
Yeah, like
Lane
LSU.
Kiffin just said peace.
Lane Kiffin just did it. You got Buzz.
I'm not gonna
just
knock
did
him.
it.
$90 million. I get it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I get it.
You can't knock these kids either for
No.
averaging 6 points at Indiana University, and they can go get somebody that pay them. They're getting 300 at IU, and they can go get
And they get to start.
700 from whoever.
Yeah.
For averaging 6 points, you can't really knock them for that, bro. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I get
But
it.
It's just the way the landscape has changed. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's pros and cons to it. I feel like if the coaches are able to do it, because that impacts a lot of kids' future as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of kids, bro, they sign to these coaches. Basically, that's
Big
the
time.
main reason
Big time.
that they go a certain place. You know what I'm saying?
On the hunt for legendary wings, Buffalo's in Bloomington, Indiana, and Carmel, Indiana has you covered. Crowned top 10 wings in the nation by USA Today, our wings are a fan favorite. Dip into Mrs. Louie's famous sweet Q sauce for that sweet and tangy kick. Visit Buffalo's and wing it like a pro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope. I seen that. Lamar, shout out to Lamar.
You have a younger brother. Was he a part of this NIL journey when he was playing college ball?
Nah, my brother left school early. My brother left school after his second year, so he would have his junior year and senior year if he would have stayed. So he never really got a chance to see it either.
He got drafted, right?
He's
He didn't get drafted.
but he's playing now,
He's
right?
balling though,
Yeah,
right?
he went undrafted in the league, went on a 2-way contract. Now he on his 5th year in the league, so playing with the 76ers. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Nice.
yeah, it's dope.
Uh,
Yeah, he had
Really?
his first triple-double in the league, man. Been playing well this year. Been battling a little bit of injuries here and there, but shaking back, playing well on a playoff team this year. So we happy to be where we at.
Yeah.
Bro, what's up with the Thunder, bro? These
Man,
guys.
bro. The Thunder might not lose 5 games
Dude,
this year.
we just saw that, like 23-1 or something crazy like
Bro, they
that.
might not
seen
lose
that.
5 games this year. They that good, and they that young, and they that youthful, and they got guys that come to play every night. Thunder, man, they got so many picks and so much stuff, bro. I don't know, but they're doing a great job.
And the
with it.
Pacers had him if it
Yeah.
weren't for Halliburton
You know
getting
what?
injured.
I think the Pacers would have won it if Halliburton. went.
Yeah, that was sad.
Sickening the way he went down. I really do. That was the only
Sad.
team I felt like that could compete with him that year, and it's just like man. I look at the Pacers now. It's such a short window
That dude.
to win an
Yeah.
NBA title.
One game
So hard
away
to get there.
It's so hard to get back.
Yeah,
Because
it's
so
harder
much
to
stuff-
get back.
So much stuff got to go right. Health wise, number one. You play 82 games.
Yeah,
bro. It's
dude.
hard.
Outside of your brother, who are some young guys in the NBA? It's like, damn, like that guy could fucking play. Like, I like his game.
Man, my brother grew up around a lot of stars that's in the stars right now. So I watched these guys grow up. Anthony Edwards,
He's nice.
Tyrese Maxey, that's on his team. I seen these guys, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I literally watched these kids grow up,
Southern kids?
Yeah, some Texas, Anthony Edwards from Atlanta. You know, I watched my brother play with these guys like all throughout high school and stuff. Like, so it's just like you see these guys come to fruition and these stars. I'd be able to look at them though. I feel like I'm good at that. You know, I can look at a young guy and be like, okay.
With that said,
got it.
you see scouting in your future?
Probably, possibly.
I can see that.
Possibly for sure, because I can look at a guy and know exactly what he's gonna be. Not exactly, but I know when a guy's gonna be playing in that association or not.
But you know what? I feel like I don't follow it. NBA is not my favorite's football if I had to choose, right? But with NBA, he's got a siren, stand by.
Good.
And then so it seems like that, like in your era, or like even like the last 10 years, like there were way more stars and like the 20 teens getting drafted versus now. Do you notice that trend?
What you mean?
Like superstars,
Like out of college.
like out of college, like guys that like are good right away. Now it seems like it's harder, right? It seems harder.
It's harder because they draft so young these days. You know, like
that's true. In Europe,
that kid
it's starting to change though, because the guys are making so much more money in NIL that guys just would be like, I'll just stay.
What's the guy's name from Duke who went first round?
Zion?
Flag.
No, he just Flag.
Oh,
Cooper
Flag.
Is
Flag.
he balling?
Yeah, he's playing good. He on a tough team right now.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
9 years.
So
a
like
big difference.
you're in college playing ball at IU. You hit the WatShot.
Yep.
He's 9 years younger. He's obviously looking up to you, and you obviously influenced him, inspired him to follow in your footsteps.
Right.
What was that like?
Man, my little brother, everybody know my little brother, and everybody knows because he was there so much, bro. I'm talking about in and out of the locker room. My little brother he was little, but he was big. He was young, but he was big. So he'll go in the locker room and steal Jordan Hull's shoes. His foot just as big as theirs, bro. Like, he's 9 years old, he wearing their size, you know? So my brother enjoyed it, man. You can ask him, that's probably one of the best times of his life, just because he was at IU so much. He was in film with us. He was in the locker room with us. My brother running in the locker room after the game. He hearing the speeches, he hearing all this. And I think that was so pivotal for him as far as, you know, as a young kid, bro. He in the gym shooting all day with Coach Crean kids or whoever the kids may be. He in there playing and stuff all day. So but people be like, dang, bro, that's your brother. That's your little brother. Like, you know, when you see where he at now, everybody be like amazed at just how, you know, how he's turned out and how he's a grown man and just how he, you know, how he is now.
When he was being recruited, was that Archie Miller as the coach at the time? Or was Crean's?
My brother?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Archie. And my brother came here on a little unofficial and stuff like that. Archie was trying to get in. I think Trace and my brother were the same class, so he would have been with Trace if he would have came.
Yeah.
In. And I just wasn't really comfortable with sending my brother.
I get it.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
pave your own way, new place.
It wasn't even that. Like it was just Archie. Really,
He wasn't very
he
great.
It wasn't just
I get it.
what
Yeah.
I wanted from my brother, from what I wanted and what we wanted from my brother. It just didn't make sense.
Why did LSU make sense?
Coaching staff, been knowing them. My boy Bill Armstrong. Shout out to my boy Bill Armstrong. He at McNeese right now. He was assistant coach at LSU around the time. Anyway, Birmingham guy. They understood it. What we wanted to do, we wanted to get in, we wanted to play, we wanted to get out, we wanted to. My brother was a McDonald's All-American.
Yep.
Jordan Brand, he had all the accolades, he had everything, was on the draft boards coming in, and we was trying to get to the point, like I said, it wasn't no NIL, so at that point in time, we was trying to get to where we need to get, you know, so it would have been maybe a different situation if Archie would have been here and they would have been offering him 1.5 to come play.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different situation. Like, okay, we went to the situation to fast track us to the NBA as fast as we can. You know?
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be
like,
strategic.
You got to be strategic in it. And if, you know, like I said, if IU would have been, IU probably would have offered the most NIL money to my brother because of who I was at that point. You know what I'm saying? If that was the landscape or the way things were going.
Well, speaking of NIL, the season after your WatShot, how much money do you think you could have gotten?
Man, I would have made so much money, bro. You don't understand, bro. I still make money. I still make residuals off the shot and stuff like that. But I don't know, bro. It would have been unreal. I can't even imagine. I remember reading something like I had the #1 selling jersey in the state of Indiana after that. I know the WatShot was going crazy. Everybody coming up to me, asking me to sign the WatShot, sign this, sign that. People, we number one team we're not number one team, but we were a highly ranked team at that point in time. I'm not sure how far we got up. We may have got up to like 8 or 7 my junior year ranked. Anyway, but guys, the ticket guys and the autograph guys waiting around after practice. I'm signing this, I'm signing that. I ain't getting nothing for it though.
No.
That's what's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
They waiting at my car, sign the WatShot, bro. It's like, wow.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Bro, it's insane.
You're 21, you got people waiting by your car.
All that shit.
Would you say that your life changed overnight?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It changed overnight.
Dude, that's wild.
But it's crazy. It should have changed for some monetary way. In a monetary way, it's fucked up, bro. But that was the way that was the way college basketball was at that point.
Yeah, it changed big time. Well, listen, we're here at Buffalo's, Carmel, Indiana. You already know about the one in B-Town.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna enjoy some wings. Got some good grub coming up.
Yep.
But dude, that's so fucking much money, bro. That is left. Like, think about like a Johnny Manziel too.
Man, I seen his Netflix thing. I'm like,
what's Johnny Football getting?
We need to see what WatShot documentary.
yeah, that'd be dope.
It's coming.
We need to get.
We got some wings
Look at
here.
this.
Shout out Nick Williams.
Mendoza burger.
Nick, come on in here.
Nick.
Tell us what we got.
Tell us what we got.
Oh, we got our classics, obviously. We got our sweet barbecue on the left, and then our classic traditional buffalo medium on the right with our famous ranch. And then over here, we have the classic, it's our new Mendoza burger, where we partnered with Mendoza Brothers and did a Cuban-inspired sandwich with all the proceeds going to the MS Foundation. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
thanks for coming.
I've said it before on this podcast. Say it again. The best wings in the world right here.
Yeah, man, I grew up eating those wings, bro. My dad loved those wings. I don't know. Buffalo's may have been one of the first restaurants I've been to, like when I first got on campus. So
That's where they took the recruits, yeah?
they used to take us in there sometimes.
Yeah.
Something quick. You need something to
Cheers,
get
man.
like that. But it was good, bro.
Dig in.
Yeah, bro.
Give me some of these wings,
Get
man.
in there, bro.
Let me get a napkin or something.
I'll join you shortly after, but dude, that when you heard that news that the NIL, like the guys can now get paid, what was your first reaction?
About time.
Yeah.
It's about time. I ain't really jealous like that. I just wish I could get my just due.
Thanks.
But I always feel like, let me see one.
There you go.
I always feel like they should get paid. I wasn't jealous like to the point where, nah, it shouldn't be like that or that ain't fair.
Yeah, just how it became. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, dude, what up?
That's just how it should be, bro.
Kids start getting
Never
paid.
get old.
And then for the college, like you're seeing, I think
I do think they're gonna put a cap on it though.
it's definitely having the biggest impact on football. They look at like if you're not in the top 12, like you're cooked. Completely cooked. Cheers, guys.
I do think they're gonna put a cap on it though, bro. They gotta put it like a salary cap eventually to the point where that's the only parameters I like. And I don't know, bro. It takes the amateurism out of it a little bit because I don't know, it put the coaches more in the hot seat to me because if they develop this roster and you look at Kentucky, they got the largest NIL, they paid guys $22 million and
Wow.
they're not playing good, they unranked, that puts Mark Pope in a tough situation. The guys are boosters and everybody else is donating to the program, they're not gonna sit around and just let you keep you're pouring money, and then all of a sudden they're not playing well. It makes it tough in that situation.
But so much for like you get the funds, right? And then if you have the funds and poor coaching, like then you're really looking bad.
Yeah, you're really looking bad.
You need to have both.
You gotta have both, man. You gotta have it's college, I say it's changed now. You gotta have a good GM. You gotta have all these college guys, they got agents now. You gotta be able to, get to the agents and be able to, as soon as the portal open, you gotta know who's available. You gotta be able to build your roster the right way, bro.
Yeah.
It's huge now. It's like the NBA. It's like free agency.
Speaking of NIL, how do you feel about how Indiana football has changed because of it?
I'm glad, bro.
Right?
I'm so glad. I think that's I'm a big Signetti guy. Love Signetti. And I think whatever they got over there in place,
Right? Fernando.
yes. And those if they win in that, it's
Ever.
going to be the greatest turnaround in sports history.
And
what he's
tonight we have the
done.
Heisman.
Yeah. We got
Tonight we got the Heisman.
Yeah.
IU's going to be Kentucky tonight with C-Watt signing autographs.
Right.
And
And
Fernando
Fernando
Mendoza going to
representing
win
Indiana, New York.
the Heisman. And you guys listening,
Y'all think he gonna win it?
link in bio, donate.
Yeah, if you want to donate to the
Minus what?
Yeah, he's a big favorite.
Oh, he winning.
if you want to donate to the MS Society in honor of Fernando and Alberto's mother, we've got the link in the description here. You know, at Buffalo's here, we've got the Mendoza Brothers Burger. We're in collaboration, teaming up with Fernando and Alberto Mendoza, raising money in honor of their mother, who's been battling MS. And God bless Fernando and Alberto coming to us with this great idea. And a lot of players are trying to use NIL to make money, and as they should, but Fernando and Alberto came to us with an idea to use their likeliness and to raise money for the MS Society. And we've come up with this burger. It's a Cuban flavored burger, and they're Cuban, their roots are Cuban, and it's a beautiful thing we're honored to be a part of. So if you're interested in supporting the cause, we got the link in the description.
They've raised over $60,000 since the season started.
Crazy.
That's dope.
So,
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to the Mendoza brothers for that.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be crazy. I hope he gonna win the Heisman tonight. That's wild.
Yep.
You know what's another crazy thing?
Somebody build that man a statue, man.
Anyone want to try the Mendoza
We
burger?
never had no. I'm good, bro. I'm good right now.
Yeah, I'll go and do it.
Another thing. So we talk about NIL era, right? Like how different things could have been. But dude, how about these kids in school now, like in this like sports betting era? Can you imagine, bro? Like being, see what? Like I need you to put up
tonight.
I need you
Bro,
to
I
put
tell
up.
people all the time, bro. Like I got some friends, bro. They was been gambling a long time. Bro, I didn't even in college, bro. I didn't even know what the spread and none of that shit meant. Like none of it. Like
It's
people used
different
to, but people used to write me and say little stuff like on Twitter and just like how they do now. You know, it's way worse now as far as
It's
yeah.
crazy.
But people used to write. I used to be like, I don't even know what they're talking about. You know, like you missed a free throw at the end of the game. I never even knew what the fuck they was talking about. Now it's like so glorified and so like
Every billboard.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy not to. So it's like everybody's talking about their parlay and everybody's talking about their,
Crazy.
I'm
sure these players are getting DM'd all the time now, every game.
Bro, they're getting death threats and shit when they don't do
for
their
sure.
thing.
I'm sure that Ohio
Did you
State kicker.
Yeah, there were a ton
I'm
of
sure he
comments
got some
when the Ohio
shit.
State guy missed that field goal last week. You go to Instagram right now. Some brutal comments.
Oh, I already know.
Not even normal,
Crazy.
bro. It's not even normal.
It's
It's
kind of
wild, but
sad.
we're living in wild times, and then the punishment is so severe for these guys that get involved with it. It's so respectfully because the integrity of the sport means everything. But it's just like, man, you can't. Some guys are gonna bite the bait, bro. When it's literally in their face. You know what I'm saying? It's
You
unfortunate.
see it in the
can't do
NBA,
it.
that big scandal coming out.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
My
crazy.
brother played for Chauncey Billups. I got respect for Chauncey and stuff like that. My brother played for him and
Wow.
stuff, so it's crazy to see him. Yeah, man, free. Chauncey free, but man, I hope my boy beat this case for sure.
Yeah, that's
I get
wild
it.
stuff.
You know what
Wild
I'm saying?
times.
That's wild, bro. To be, man, tough times.
Wait, so see what we talked about, like obviously IU basketball.
Yep.
Like outside of basketball, like in your life right now, what are some things that interest you? What like kind of captures your fascination?
Oh man, well I'm married, bro. I'm married with 2 kids,
Awesome.
2 little girls. Got a 5 and 2-year-old. Man,
Beautiful.
I'm all about my family, bro. I live back in Birmingham. I travel a lot with my brother and stuff like that. But I've been always been a big family guy and stuff, man. So that's if I ain't doing that with my brother, chasing, making sure my brother good, or I'm at with my family, bro. Kicking it, enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing.
And
Right on.
so
important.
when you what's your main hub? Birmingham?
Yeah, my main.
That's where you're in and out of?
Yep.
So like when you come to like Indiana like this, do you get like Birmingham to Indy? Is it like simple flying out of Birmingham?
It's simple flying out of Birmingham,
Okay.
certain places, but not. I like Birmingham, Chicago to Indy.
You ever see yourself coming back to Indiana?
Yeah,
Living
bro.
here?
I actually been thinking about it, bro. I've been
Yeah?
thinking about moving back, man. Moving here, just moving up here in Indianapolis and stuff like that. Got a good network here, bro.
Big
Always
time,
show me
right?
love here, so I probably make that transition soon.
Would that transition include coaching perhaps?
Possibly. I don't really want to coach, bro. In a
Mhm.
sense, I just want to get in I want to get in the front office or something. Like I would love to be an assistant GM for. I don't even think they got that position with Indiana with the Indiana team. But I know it will transition into that just because everybody got GMs now. Everybody got assistant GMs. Everybody got, just because you have to have that. And I worked for an agency for 2 years. I worked for WatchShot for 2 years. I kind of know the business, kind of know how things work on that side of things. So I think I could come be a help on that side of things. We'll
That'd be
see,
great.
bro.
Now, when it comes to like the upper management of a program, let's use college basketball. Like you obviously have the coaching, scouting, recruiting. If you recruit, do you automatically coach, or is recruiting its own thing?
It's changing now. I mean, because they got general managers now where the coaches, they're trying to take the coach to just coach the team. Let the general manager put the pieces, build a puzzle.
Like in the NBA.
Like the NBA. They're trying to do it like that, where the coach is just the coach.
Mhm.
And you know, the GM's going to do a lot of recruiting, but the assistants will do a lot of recruiting, but the head coach is just really just coaching. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say the landscape is changing so much as far as how college basketball is now.
You see yourself more so like on the recruiting side.
Yeah, I would love to do that and get into the business of, getting guys in, that type of stuff.
It's easy to sell something when you believe in it too.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Right? Like Hoosier basketball. Come on.
Man, it's it's the best.
You know what Hoosier basketball did for you. You sell it, not even sell the dream, just share the dream.
Just share it.
Yeah.
And explain what it means. And, it's tough, bro, because it's like, I was talking to somebody the other day. No, I was at the autograph signing I did yesterday, and they was like, "Man, it's so tough being an Indiana fan now because we don't really know none of the guys. Like every year we have a new team, and
I'm guilty of that.
Well, dude, in 2013,
bro, it's wild, right?
Well, it
guilty
comes
of that.
down to if they win.
Dude was like, I don't even know none of the players. I don't even know none of the players
dude,
no more.
in 2012, 2013, I was like 11 or 12. And I remember knowing every player on that roster, from you to Victor Oladipo, Jordan Halls, Jordan Ellison. I could go down the list. And that was the team for like 2 or 3 years. You built a relationship with them. And sure, you felt it in the locker room, having chemistry with the same group of guys. It's not like that anymore.
But it also goes back to if IU goes and wins 10, 15 games in a row, you'll know every player on the team.
Facts.
So it comes down to just
down to
winning.
winning.
Yeah.
Facts.
Winning will solve all your
That's what I
problems.
said.
I get it.
It comes down to winning, bro. But it's like I do get, especially with you guys growing up in Indiana, it's so different. You guys want homegrown guys with a sprinkle of some other guys in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have that. But you guys want homegrown guys. You guys want to be able to know everybody. Like you guys want to be able to follow these guys through high school, and it's just not like that no more, bro. Like you're not really. It's so hard to build a culture in college basketball now.
For
You're
sure.
really just building a program. You got to build a program year to year.
Yeah,
and that's the difference. That's the difference of the landscape.
I think that's why,
but that kind of blew my mind when he was like, "Man, I don't even really. It's hard for me to even cheer because I don't even really know know the players like that. It takes a while. I'm like, damn, that's crazy that this.
Well, since
And
Crean,
none of these guys are pretty much from Indiana.
once Crean left, it really.
Do we got anybody on our team from Indiana?
From last year?
I don't know really anyone besides the coach's kid because they show him the coach's.
But I'm
kid.
saying, who do we got from Indiana on this team?
I have no
like
idea.
from the state or from
the state.
I don't know.
Like who was from Indiana?
Nick would know.
We had a lot of people on the team.
Yeah.
Jordan Halls, Derek Elston.
Yeah.
Cody
They're
Zeller.
coaching now,
Cody.
right?
Where's Vic
Jordan's
from?
Coaching for IU.
No, he not no more.
No?
Where's Vic from?
Vic's from Maryland. Maryland, DC. In there.
You still keep in touch with the team?
Yeah, I talk to my guys all the time.
That's
bro.
awesome.
We was just together, bro. We be at weddings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I in the summertime, we come kick it. Yeah, I talk to my guys all the time.
Is there a group
But
chat?
we had a lot of we still got a group chat.
Nice.
We still got a group chat. I talk to all my guys. We had a lot of people from Indiana, probably 7, 8 people.
Mm.
We talk about Austin Etherton. We talk about Dan Moore, which is right here from Carmel. We got Tom Pritchard from Ohio.
Looking back at that team, what's something you'll always cherish?
Man, you just always cherish the brotherhood, bro. The bond, bro. It's just nothing like it. It's nothing like it, bro. Just being able, from being around each other every single day, bro. Like literally seeing these same guys every single day, and then all of a sudden it's everybody's gone. Everybody went their separate ways. It's different, bro.
What do
always cherish that?
What do most guys that aren't in the league? What do most people do after their playing days?
If you're not, what you mean?
Like if you don't go keep playing, right? Whether that's overseas, the NBA, what do most guys do?
Well, it depends. I mean, at IU is beneficial for you because you get to be able to, you network. You know, it's a lot of Hoosiers around the world,
Big time.
and a lot of them, you know, are able to go in the fields that they like to do and enjoy their stuff. And you know, not everybody's gonna be fortunate enough to go play basketball. We were blessed to be able to go play basketball because we had a lot of great guys, a lot of guys that was pros.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was able to go make a living for playing basketball. But the guys that don't, bro, they jump into the working field, the working force, or
Like I
you know,
say, stick with the game in some capacity.
some of them stick with the game. And we got a lot of guys that stick with the game that's doing great stuff. We got Taylor Ware. He was a walk on. He does a lot of stuff. He trains. Got some players. He trained Desmond Bain and stuff like that. We got Johnny Marlin. He's around.
Johnny Marlin.
Yeah, Johnny Marlin got one of the biggest. Johnny Marlin is building a big facility around here. He got one of the biggest like programs, like as far as like youth basketball and stuff like that with training and stuff like that. You got Jordan. Jordan's still doing his JH1 skills stuff in Bloomington that he's started back doing, is taking off and stuff, training and stuff like that, bro. So you got a lot of people doing a lot of different stuff, bro.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking exciting.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Indiana basketball, man. Just like that era, like I'm gonna use an
That's what I tell you, man. It was a golden era for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an overused word here, but like the era of the IU basketball team you were on had aura. They
dude.
straight up had
Facts.
aura, bro.
Facts. Everybody
felt
be saying
it.
that. Like,
Yeah.
everybody be like, I know people be like, when I look at them, I just don't even feel the same. Like, I was like, yeah, we was kind of different. It took a minute to build that aura, bro, but we built that. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom up, like we built that aura, we built that confidence. We laid the ground, we laid the foundation to build it. To the point where everybody loved us and stuff like that.
What you were a part of is probably the most nostalgic team of my life.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, man. We just ain't finished it off, bro. We just should have won a natty. Everything would have been
You guys
crazy.
made Hoosier Nation proud, though. No doubt about it.
Wow.
I remember that game too.
Which one?
The Syracuse game.
Oh, man, I was sick, man. We were dealing with so much, bro.
We were like crying, bro. Straight up.
You.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I really couldn't believe it.
Yeah, dude. That
Yeah,
Michael
it's
Carter
crazy.
Williams team.
They were bigger than us, bro. They had a good night. We just messed it up. We just ain't, like I said, bro, we weren't playing our best basketball. The pressure was getting to us. Not, I don't want to say to us, but to our coaching staff, I felt like. And it was just, it made everything so tense. There was pressure on every single shot, every single dribble, everything was pressurized. Like, bro, it's just hard to play like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
number one in the country.
It's hard to play like that. We couldn't even play. Like, we couldn't even really, like, it's just everything being pressurized, bro. We had almost lost to Temple, even that game.
Done the tournament.
Yes, we almost
remember
lost to
that.
Temple. That just because everything was just so pressurized. Like I said, at the beginning of the year, we was playing free, we was playing this, we was playing that, and then toward the end of the year, bro, we did have a lot of injuries. Jordan had messed up his shoulder around that time. That hurt us tremendously too. You know, as far as stuff, but man, we wasn't the same, and it was like we could feel it, and it was just like, damn, hopefully we was just able to just tough it out and get to the, you know what I'm saying? But we did run across a good Syracuse team. That had some talent, and that zone, it kind of just messed us up, bro, to the point where we just was so worried about the zone. We should have just been, you know, playing our type of basketball and made them stop what we do.
When you're playing ball like that and the pressure is definitely building up, do you ever think while you're on the court, like, damn, like 10 million people are watching at home?
I don't really think like that, bro. You don't really know.
You're present.
Yeah, you so locked into the present. You don't even really see none of that. You know what I'm saying? But when you done playing, you be like, damn, we let a lot of people down. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Lift a lot of people up, though.
Yeah, we did, because we was able to win the Big Ten outright. I think that hadn't been done for a long time before we won the Big Ten outright. So that was huge, bro. And we won the Big Ten on the road in dramatic fashion.
There's
the way we won it.
no denying that your era changed Indiana basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They were in a slump for a while.
Long
Long
time. We grinded that thing out from a long time, bro.
You guys
So
definitely lifted up more than you let down.
I'm glad I was able to really see it, you know, like be around and stuck through it. That's why I say, you know, the perseverance of sticking through it and seeing what a number one team and how you treated being a number one team just around.
Yes.
Being a number one team at a school like Indiana, you know?
Absolutely.
We'll see what, like we said, we got the IU Kentucky game tonight.
Yep, tonight.
Today's Saturday. This episode's out Monday. I'm gonna do my score prediction. I'm going Indiana 80, Kentucky 74 on the road.
What's the line on this tonight? You know,
Okay.
Kentucky's -4. They're probably
it's gonna be
public.
a high scoring game. I want to say. What you say your score was?
80-74 Hoosiers.
80-74. Let's say 86-82 Hoosiers.
There we go.
Hoosiers.
Ev,
Hoosiers win by 15.
I like it.
Let's go. Let's go.
IU 83, Kentucky 74. And tonight we got CWAT in the building at Buffalo's, and we're enjoying the game, rooting on the Hoosiers.
Yep. I got a big game tonight from Tucker DeVries. I think he's going to come out, steady the ship, veteran.
Awesome.
I think he's going to play well on the road tonight.
I like it.
Set us up.
Awesome.
Yeah, she did.
yeah.
House divided.
Yeah, bro. She
crazy.
was at the game, right? She was at the game.
At your game?
At the WatShot.
The WatShot game. My wife has been my girlfriend since high school and stuff like
Okay.
that. So she's always supported. She came to the Kentucky game. I think that maybe she had like some IU stuff on, like some red stuff or something. And it ended up going crazy, going viral, and seeing her and stuff like that. The athletic director calling her into the meeting like she can't be representing another university while she's a student athlete at Kentucky. All that type of shit. It's crazy, bro.
She went to Kentucky for college.
She ran track in
Wow.
UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow,
So
bro.
they say you can't be representing Indiana University being a student athlete.
Will she be rooting for the Hoosiers tonight?
Of course.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
come on.
There you go.
Yeah, she always been.
She's converted.
Yeah, she converted. Ain't no about it. She converted.
Hey,
Awesome.
well, CWAT, it's an honor to feature you to everything but politics and to have you be a part of the Buffalo's
Man, I
community.
enjoyed the pod, bro. I appreciate you guys.
We had a great
Appreciate
night
you
ahead of
guys.
us. Great to be with you, brother.
It's going to be a
Appreciate
great
y'all.
night.
All the best.
It's great.
Christian?
All right, my boy.
Thank you, man.
All right,
appreciate
guys.
y'all.
See you next Monday and have a great rest of your week. God bless.